guys, welcome back, and happy Wednesday. I hope you've had a fantastic day. We are doing Wild Wednesday today, which means we are going to work in my big chunky book. But first, we are going to get into the roll for your savings goal. So this comes from Anna Banana Budgets, and we do this every day. We are stuffing $1 to $6 a day all July long. We've been doing this since May, and we're going to keep on doing it because I love the little bundle of money that we get at the end of the month from this. So we're going to roll the color dot die, the D3, the D4, and the D6, and that is going to tell us what we're going to save. So we got the blue, which is the D3, and we rolled a 2. So we're getting $2 today. Not too bad, not too bad. So we're going to add our 2. And we're good for today. We'll come back and do this all over again tomorrow. Now, let's get into our big chunky book and see what kind of progress we can make with that. I brought $100 today to stuff into that. And it sounds like a lot, but it really didn't go that far last week. So, we'll try this again. So I have 10, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 51, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 60, 61, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 71, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 80. Set those aside. 81, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 90. 91, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 100. So everything in the big chunky book is either a freebie or a member exclusive or something that I paid just $1 or $2 for. So I'll link them all in the description and you can grab them for yourself. We are going to start with our Feed the Shark game. This is the group play for July from Megan at Rag Girl Budgets. She rolled a D20 and she got the purple for the bonus. So we are going to roll a D20. And then we are going to add our bonus of $2 to that. So let me see here. That's a D12. This one's a D20. Alright. Oh. And we got 16. So we are putting 18 in. So 10, 15, 16, 17, and 18. Oh, I guess I better write that down. So 18 going in there. And I did not get my binder set up because I've decided I'm going to continue to write the amounts on the pages, and then I'm going to keep all the money in one envelope, and then as the challenges are finished and I'm removing them, I'll just take the money out. Kind of like a giant tiny savings. Alright, so we're going to play a round or two on my DigiPet savings. This is on my Ko-fi. It is a freebie. So we're rolling our D6, and we got a 1, which is the feed action. So that is 2 to mess and saving $1. We got a 2, which is a snack. That's 1 to mess, 2 to happiness, and we're saving $3 for that. So 1 to mess and 2 to happiness All right, that means our happiness is filled. That gives us a star. And this is the last stars we are working on before we finish this challenge. So we are going to end it there. And this money is actually going to go into the DigiPet envelope because I already have money previously because we had started this one earlier on in the year. So I'll set that there for right now. Okay, and now we are starting back into the twisting around the yellow brick road. We ended on this one here, and I am going to start marking the spots off as we go, just because we didn't get very far. So we're rolling the color die for this, and we need our faithful little gnome who kind of looks like a munchkin. Okay. So we got the red, move forward 2 spaces, and that is Glinda, but we already got her. Blue, forward 1 space, so that is $1. And we're gonna mark this off. And I'm sorry, this comes from Money Tree Savings. So let's go again. Got a red, move forward 2 spaces. So that would be, we're not counting the finish or the start, so that'd be 1, 2. So we're saving another $1. Let's go one more time. Red, 2 spaces, 1, 2. Okay, we landed on the scarecrow, and that is $3. So we are going to stop there, and we're going to put our little flag back. I might need a new one. That one's not very sticky. So we'll put that there. And we are adding in $1, $2, $3, $4, $5 today. So it is the 15th. And we're adding 5. Perfect. Next, we are going to take a couple rolls on Megan from Rag Girl Budgets Midnight Savings Train. So we did end on this 2 here last week. We got a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're saving $5 for the train stop. And let's go one more time. We got a 2. 1, 2. So $1. Alright, and we're going to stop there because I want to try to hit as many of these as we can. So on 7/15, we added $6. Perfect. Alrighty, now we're on to Budget with Kendra and her Fairy Trail Dice Adventure game. So we are going to need 2d6 to play this. It's an intersecting die game. And we got a 6 and a 2. So 6 and 2 is 1. Go ahead and take another roll. 2 and 5. So we're rolling a d6, and we got a 2. Alright, so we are adding $3 to this. Okay, next we are going to play this set of games. These are from my digital membership on Ko-fi. We're going to do the dice roll here, and then we're going to play Double Trouble. So we'll do the dice roll first. We're rolling a d4 to fill in those blanks. Whoops. So we got a 1. And it's times a d8. So let's roll the d8. And we got 5. So we are saving $5. And now we're going to move on down here to double trouble. You're going to roll 2d6. Odds, you save $3. Evens, you save 2 for each box. And then if you roll doubles, though, you're going to save double what the amount you rolled is. And we got a 7, so that is odds, and we're going to save 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's go one more time on this one. We got 7 again, so $3. All right. So I'm going to put the 5 ones, the 5 back, and grab the 10. So we're adding 11 into this today. Alright, this next one is also from Money Tree Savings. We are doing our dice rolls. So last week we eliminated the D20 and the D12. So we're going to be rolling the D10, 8, 6, and 4. 8, 10, 6, and 4. I gotta just find all the right dice. Alright. And the highest number is an 8 on the D8. So $8, and we're getting rid of the D8. 5, 6, 7, 8, and we're gonna stop there. And I don't need to write it down because it's all added up there for me. It wouldn't be confusing to figure it out like the other pages. This one comes from the Messy Budgeter, and this is the Spicy Multiplier, and this one is going to be spicy, I think. So we are going to roll a d6 to find our starting amount, and then we're going to roll a d4 to find out how much we're multiplying it by. So let's get going. And this was a freebie, so we got a 2. I don't want to use black. Let's use red because this is a spicy page. So 2 times, whoops, can't even hold on to it. 3. So that's going to be a 6. And I think we're going to just leave it there for right now. So this is a fun one. I like this. Alright, this next one comes from the Enchanted Owl's Nest. This is her membership from Ko-fi, her group play. So we've got this potion class A5, and then we got these cutie little minis down here. So I think we're going to roll. Our roll and save spots are going to be D3s. And then I'm just going to roll a d6 and see what we can mark off. And we get a 5. So we're going to mark off the 3 and the 2. And then put that over there. We're going to do a dice roll. We got a 1. And then we'll do something down here. We'll roll the d3. And we got 1. So we'll cross off one of these little guys. It's so cute. Look at the glasses. I love it. Alright, so we are adding $6 to this. Alright, the next one we have comes from Restoration by Autumn, and it says, I don't get motivated, I get caffeinated, and that's me. So we have 6 different options. I put different dice for each one down the side. We're going to roll a d6, and that's going to tell us which line we're going to use. We got the 1, so that is a d4, and we rolled a 4. So we need to get a little marker and color one of these guys in. Give him some ice. And we'll do a green straw. And a green lid. There we go. So we're adding 4. Let's do one more roll and see where it takes us. Oh, we got the 6, D20. All right, here we go. And we got a 13. So we're going to collar in one of these coffee cups down here. And we'll get a little bit fancy with it since it was a D20. Well, fancy for my coloring. Y'all are doing way better than me with your coloring. There we go. All right, so 13. Did I put in the 4 for that? I didn't. So 5, so we have a total of 17. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. That is going in here. So this was 13, and this was 4. All right, let's see where we're gonna go next. Alright, this one comes from Megan at Regular Budgets. This is her YouTube membership bundle, her exclusive digital membership bundle. We did start this last week, but we used to ask like a little catch-all in this Did You Die Tiny. So up here we have $20 plus some roll and save spots. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna roll a D3 for the spaces. And for the numbers, we'll get them however we get them. So let's roll a D6. We got a 3, so we will take out this 3. And let's do a dice roll. So D3, and we rolled a 2. 1 and 2. 7, 15 was a 5. Alright, and now we have our step-by-step, full page in all its glory, New Kids on the Block game. This is from Megan at Regular Budgets, and it's got all kinds of little mini games. We are going to start, though, with, let's see how much money we have first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We have 11. So let's go for the Shut the Box. That's what we're going to do. We're going to go for Shut the Box. Because you know what? New Kids on the Block, they were rebels. And they probably didn't do everything by the rules. So let's do it. Alright, we got a 6. And another 6. So we're going to do 5 and 1. We got a 2. Good. 5 and 4 is 9. 3 and 1 is 4. And we got a 7. 5, 6, 7. We got another 7. I can't do anything with that, so let's roll a courtesy roll. And we got a 7. So nothing I can do. So 8, 9, 10, 11. And wouldn't you know, I think that is exactly what we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Lucky, lucky boys. Alright, so I have my money from last week. I did condense it down because I needed the ones. So we're going to add that to this little pile now and keep building this up like a bank until we finish one of those challenges, and then we'll pull the money out of there. I know I promised a binder, but it's been one heck of a week, so. Alright, and then we need to put our Digipet money into our Digipet envelope. We are getting close on that one. I would say maybe in the next week or two we'll finish it. And we have quite a bit in here already from previous plays. So this brings us up to 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. So we have $115 in the Digipet game. And nothing going into the Chip and Dale tracker this week. I think Wednesdays are going to be a pretty light day for that tracker since we've got those huge challenges in that book. It'll be quite some time before we finish one. Alright guys, thanks so much for watching. I appreciate every single one of you. I will be back tomorrow for Subscribe and Stuff Thursday, where we're going to get into all kinds of member challenges. And yeah, I'll be here. We'll stuff some cash and have some fun. And until tomorrow, happy saving.